Okie dokie. We should be going live. Right, meow. Enable audio in Discord. Nobody around yet. We're just gonna hang around. Wait for some people. Wait for the people. And if you don't want to talk, well, keep your mouth shut in the future. Or at least don't cry so loud. We are gonna talk about Rumble creator stuff. And why it's stupid to cry about it now. Just waiting here. That's one of the problems. The problems on Rumble. People are not loyal enough. They are trying to please and cloud chasing very, very stupid wannabe fame of very degenerate people. And then be surprised. Why do I not have the same feeling like 2 years ago on Rumble? It was so great. Oh, maybe I should include the YouTube chat. I don't think anything is gonna happen there though. Open the chat window on my end. Press the enter button. Let's find out if it's gonna show on screen. Test. It does, good. So I should not miss shit. Should I just run the intro? That might be not a bad idea, just to give people a little bit more time, because people don't fucking pay attention. As usual. As usual, unfortunately.
Blims of Larn, Snof til Jarchen, Glendro Darn, Bratsle Flibber, Surn og Kø, Hatskjukkel min porn, Hotsjø, Srib og Srib, Larnak Snu, Grimtul, Fatsle, Dronga Du, Smibber, Krons, Jultins Kle, Fromple, Blansin, Fratlet, Se. Kins, Glorni Bra, Snoklet, Frimbel, Inglar, Sna, Flimt og Drakle, Harklet, Feib, Blonste, Drindle, Flibelt, Nøy, Jaft og Kruns, Glimbers, Grant, Sorgsmal, Tuppen, Flåtsland, Frokans Blich, Trember, Groll, Dratschel, Jodle, Blibber, Knoll. Srib og Srib, Lornak, Snu, Grintul fačle tronga du Smiber kronj Jultin skle Fromple blanshin tratsle ce Flep Krull Satt hoklar Myber snafik klonken tar Problems of Lans, Noftel Jaching, Kleindrodar, Bratsle Flibber, Sunokre, Asher Glimbon, Osher Bre. Sriva, Nasu, Grindel, Vatsle, Drongadu, Smiber, Kronsch, Jodin, Schlef, Romble, Blanching, Tratsle, Zer. Drindel, Fliebel, Nier, Jacht og Krons, Glimmerstrand, Svarsmal opp in Flåsland, Fråkans licht, Remmer, Kroll, Drasjel, Jord, Blibber, Kvar. Siv og Siv, Lorna, Sno, Grindel, Varsle, Dronga, Do, Smiver, Kronsch, Jultin, Slev, Romble, Blanching, Tratsle, Zer. Snowflamed, Brazotor, Sniver, Glorm, Genjuflen, Blor, Tansje, Blas, Kvirno, Dre, Osher, Vimba, Hatsher, Kle. Siv og Siv, Lorna, Sno, Grindel, Varsle, Dronga, Do, Smiver, Kronsch, Jultin, Slev, Romble, Blanching, Tratsle, Zer. Snoftel UrhG, Glendrodar, Brasle Flibber, Sunokre, Asher Glimbon, Osher Bre. Siv og Siv, Lorna, Sno, Grintul, Vatsle, Dronga, Do, Smiber, Kronsch, Jultin, Slev, Fromple, Blanching, Tratsle, Zer. Glory, Bra, Snoklet, Frimbel, Inglar, Sna, Flint og Drakle, Harlet, Vei, Blåse, Drille, Flibel, Nøy, Jaft og Krons, Limberskrant, Svarsmal, Toppen, Flåsland, Fråkans licht, Dremmer, Groll, Drasjel, Jodle, Blibber, Knoll. Siv og Siv, Lorna, Blask, mir notre, oczy wimble, hatscher klej. Srib, blånak snu, krimtul fatslet ronga du. Smibe kronch, jultins kle, fromble blanching tratslet se. Snarf, glims, brats, smib. Drijfle blims of laren, snofteljaar, geen klein droodaren. Praatschle flibber, zon op kre, atscher glimpon, otscher bre. Srib, blornach snoe, grimtul vatsle dronga du. Snibber kronch, joldin skle, fromple blanching tratsle ze. Snokslet frimbel, inglar sna, flimpo drakra, harslet fieb, blonste drindle, fliebel gniv, jaft og kruns, glimber skrand, sorsmal dupp in Flotschland, frokkans blik, drember kroll, tratsjel jod, blibber kma. Srib, lornak snu, krimtul fatslet ronga du, smiber kronch, juldins kle, fromple blanchin tratslet se. Krull, Salzoglar, Nibbersnar, Finklong, Kintar. Roczno flemt, brazotor, snibber glorn, genio flemblor, tarnche blask, mirno dre, otscher wimbe, hatscher kle. Srib, blornach snu, krimdul fatsle dronga du, smiber kronch, joldins kle, fromple blanching tratsle ze.
Okay, audio on. It's gonna be a little bit weirder camera setup. Ahoy haste, ahoy tin rabbit. But this is not really for you, I guess, because you're not a creator. I try to speak to the creators, mainly those who bitch about what happened with this newer creator program there on Rumble. I've seen it going around, and I hoped for some people showing up. They did not show up. They are not showing up so far. I'm still gonna wait like a few minutes. But it's mainly directed to those people who bitch around about the ad read requirements for this month. And all of you who bitch around, who don't have a clear statement, a clear argument why they don't like this ad read, they probably don't deserve to create a program in the first place. That's all I can say for now. We just wait. I can talk to the chat if you want to. And if nobody shows up who is a creator, who has like his opinion to be voiced in the Discord, which maybe I should pin it. If you can't voice your opinion now, if you can't speak up now, you are just a bitch. You're just a little bitch. Go cry more on X, to be honest. It's directed to the creators here. This stream, I hoped for a talk. I hoped for you to listen to me, and I could have listened to you, but that's not gonna happen. You're gonna have more meltdowns in the future. Just predicting it already. So there's the link pinned in the chat. I mean, everybody can join. Everybody who wants to join can join in the Discord. It's not only for creators. Because everybody has an opinion on everything. Do, 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 do. Chat is working on YouTube too. Very good. I mean, nobody's on YouTube, but whatever. So I'm gonna wait exactly 3 more minutes from now on. 8 billion opinions in this world. A little bit less regarding Rumble. If nobody joins, I'm just gonna speak a little bit up. I did a video when this creator program started. Did I put it in a playlist? I don't even know. Probably not. Easygoing Fallout co-op tutorial. Where would I put that? I should make a playlist with random videos, not gaming related. I have a lot of playlists. Stupid chit chat. Nothing there. No, I don't see it in a playlist. Yeah, but I did. When did it start? 5 months ago, 6 months ago. When did the creator start? But when it started, I put out all my concerns and all my my arguments. Why it's stupid in the first place, and why people are gonna pretend, and why people are just not very smart regarding to their career as a streamer. Oi, Noodling. Noodling, do you want to talk about creator program? We could have background music, just very, very faint background music. Nah, forget that background. Okay, nobody's showing up, so I assume people don't care, but they're still gonna bitch on X mainly. Okay, first and foremost, just saying hello. Thank you. Like a disclaimer-ish thing. I'm right now in Discord showing with the webcam. Might be a little bit out of sync because Discord being Discord, I guess. But I want to be in Discord. If somebody still will come in, they can see me and hear me and all that shit directly. So when the creator program started, the Rumble creator program started, it was a big deal for many. I had my issues with it. Mainly like they were not transparent enough. What were the requirements really? and how much you're going to pay out. Are you going to be even paid out, and how this all works, and what is the percentage and all that. I'm going to find the video, and I can guess link below this video later on. And I had my issues already with ad reads way back when Rumble Studio was like really, really, really shitty. And the regular Rumble Studio, not the direct one, is still kind of shitty. It has more issues, it has delays, bigger delays, and all that crap still ongoing. That's why I use only the direct RMTP, meaning streaming just through and not using their extra encoder in the system. I made a video specifically about ad reads, actually, kind of, when this all started with the ad reads, and I told everybody, you're stupid if you think you're going to make money with that, and you're not going to make money with that. If you're a small creator with 10 and 20, maybe 30 viewers at one time, you're going to make sense. And I proved that to myself every time I do an ad read. I did now 4 in total. I did more, but only 4 got really paid so far. But I already told everybody, it's a stupid idea. It's not really working for small creator, this ad read. It's just for Rumble. It's gonna help Rumble maybe out, but even for them, you're talking to 20 people, maybe as a small creator, maybe, and of those 20 viewers, or maybe like a quarter around. Like, for example, how many supposedly are watching me now? 7 people. And I guess Tin Rabbit, Noodling went away again, said hello and bye. Haste might be still around, but I have no idea if somebody is still listening, right? So who are you going to appeal with that? Who are you going to convince to get Rumble Studio or buy 1775 coffee? Or we have new Blockbuster Health as an ad read. I'm not going to read that ever, just because I have no idea about that product. I have no idea if it works. How does it taste? What is it really? I have no idea, so I'm not going to read out such ad reads. I can read out the Rumble Premium stuff because I use Rumble Premium myself, so I know how it works. I know if it's good or bad. I'm just going to read it. I'm going to waste people's time, maybe like 70, 80, 90 seconds, depending on how well I can read at that moment. But I always told people from the very beginning, you're an idiot if you think you're going to make money this way. The creator program, I'm in now. That's my disclaimer. I'm in now for this month. I don't know why they didn't put me in so far, because I applied all the time just to make an extra buck, a little bit more exposure. And I will see from now on if it really gives me more exposure. That's my main thing here. If it puts me like again on the same level where I was back in the day, when not half of my audience all of a sudden hated me. And I know why you hate me, and I'm going to tell you why you all hated me all of a sudden. Because I called all of you out. Not by name directly, but when I call you out was like, for example, if you go along with Silvercock, for example, and be in his circle. For some ominous reason, obscure reason, in my opinion, people love to attend Silvercock's streams. And in his circles are Tin Rabbit's famous gamer girl. She met up with him. Hemp Homo cooked for her. So we have those circles. Pudge, all those people, all those famous, bigger streamers are in the same circles. And for some reason, it revolved pretty much now around Silvercock. I don't know why. Why a cock is appealing to people. I don't get it. If you have fun, if you like to be a cock of a cock, fine. I don't really care. But just don't pretend to me that that's a good thing to attend a cock. A cock is literally, and he is a cock. If this news has not come to your attention yet, that dude films his wife's getting banged. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that dude, and all those people who are in that same circle, all left me. I am fine with that. I have no issues with that. I just don't like to be pretended on and to make it like you are a family. You are not. You want this little piece of fame for some ominous reason. This fame is revolving around Silver Cock. Why I'm telling about him in particular is very simple. Before the creator program started, there was like Gaming on Rumble who started the X account, Gaming on Rumble. And you see Gaming on Rumble joins some channels and picks them and features them and all that. Happened to me. But that started because Silvercock cried out on a car video because he was so sad. He can't build up a business how Rumble is doing their business right now in gaming. He just can't make money. Rumble is not doing enough for the gamers, blah, blah, blah. And on pretty much on the next day, maybe 2 days after his video on X, what did start? Gaming on Rumble. Chris got on that video very quickly, like a few hours after Silvercock published his video, his crying video. He got right on the case. Yeah, we're gonna do for gamers this and that and all of this. And people were hyped like crazy. And I get it, I understand. Oh, finally we get recognition. Finally, Chris sees us gamers, us small little gamers. Chris finally recognizes our existence in the first place, right? People were hyped, and I did pretty much the same, but more for exposure reasons, not because I believed in the cause, and I just knew something is gonna happen there a little bit more. But I knew what was going on with all the Silvercock. Chris gets right on it. I think it was a setup. I think they talk to each other, make this video or make a video, and we're gonna see how this is gonna evolve, and we're gonna help out the gamers and all that. And all after all that, the creator program started. Ahoy FP. Ahoy, I will not eat the box. You will eat the box. Still here, back face. I'm not back face. Look how symmetrical. What back face? So the creator program started after the whole gaming on Rumble account was established on X. And I was in the very first small partner programs of Rumble back in the days. The first two I was in. I got my $500, like everybody else who was participating in that. And I took that money, just like anybody else. But I didn't pretend like to be different in that sense. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be this big creator all of a sudden. I just took the money because I had no more additional work to do. So why not take the money when I don't have additional work? I would be stupid. Everybody would be stupid. Fast forward. We had now 4 or 5 creator this newer creator program thing. And from the beginning on, I was skeptical how will benefit that all the small creator. By the way, again, if you're just lurking around right now, I don't know why you're doing that, but fine. If you enjoy me just talking, who cares really? But it's about you as a creator. If you're trying to participate in the creator program of Rumble, Discord, to join the Discord, talk to us with your own voice. Because that's what is now going on. You didn't voice your opinion so far. And Rumble, what did Rumble do? Evolving their stupidity, their silliness around those few creators who are in this circle, and they made even like spokesmen of a few who are really garbage people. Not all of them in this speakers gaming section there. For example, Vaping Gamer is a fucking amazing. He brought us a tool that every creator on Rumble can use, an API tool for alerts. That is fucking amazing. And he doesn't know, but I gave him something in the past. And I suggested he should do like the crypto stuff. Anyway, you just all kept your mouth shut. You all pretended to be friendly to each other. You all pretended to love each other. But those people you love so much, especially Silvercock, I see people simping for that cock so hard, and then on the other side, like pretending, no, he's whatever. I just follow his channel. I just watch him sometimes. But his chat is read all the fucking time and has fucking gifted all the fucking time. So he makes good money of simps of a cock, which is the weirdest shit out there on Rumble so far. Just saying. And I know that's very unpopular opinions I'm stating right now. But if you are a friend with a cuck, you might have some bigger issues in your life. Just saying. And I know what I'm talking about. I have all the issues in my life. Gamer Grill is it? No, she's not. She's not. That's what I mean with pretending. That's what I mean with pretending. I'm long enough now in Rumble to say some people are not that right you think they are. You might think now I'm not all right, but that's fine. Unsubscribe. I don't care, really. I never cared about that. I never wanted people to pretend to me they like me. I'm not up for that. I hate that always. I always stated my mind on that issue. I don't really care. Not dirt. It's just because she is in this circle. Because she's in that circle and pretended. She has like no issues with me or anything like that in that sense. There's no real dirt on her. And it would be unfair. She should come in right now and ask me again. She asked me once, I told her once, and she didn't care. She didn't search for any like discussion. Fine, whatever. That showed me that she's just a pretender. Like all the bigger gaming streamers here on Rumble are. No matter how well you think you know them, you probably don't know them at all. That's just the reality of things, especially in the creator realm. I found out because you can't grow and be all the time friendly and family with people, because new people come into Rumble, people leave Rumble, exchanges happens in that sense. New personalities join, old personalities come back, and all that. And we have so many people we don't hear anymore. You know, we have some people we don't hear anymore at all. That's just the reality. Are you not using Rumble Studio anymore? No, I am. Why should I not use? And I always criticize when Rumble Studio does not work and what the issues were and all that. But that happens only when you state your opinion. And not just on X, because X is not news, X is not reality, X is not a social media, X is garbage, actually. We should all realize that by now. You know? X is just a short message service for your message to go down into the world. I'm streaming in Discord because I invite everybody to come in Discord. That's why the link of Discord is up there in the chat, FP. And I'm just in Discord with the cam. If somebody joins the Discord, they should be able to see me. I'm just screen grabbing with OBS. So people are bitching right now about the ad read. And I told you months and months ago to everybody, that's not the issue. That's just Rumble being Rumble. Rumble is a business. They try to make somehow money. That's just how it works. If you don't want to do the ad reads, you might have your reasons. Absolutely, perfectly fine. I myself fucking hate ads. And it's actually against like the policy in that sense that Rumble tells you with premium you have no ads, but at the same time I can do an ad read for Rumble Premium on the stream you're watching with a premium account maybe. Which is stupid, right? It's actually like a false advertisement for Rumble Premium itself. So like a circle of stupidity there. So I stated my mind in the past, and I'm gonna keep stating my mind in the future. I'm gonna tell you if you're stupid or not. And many of you people out there are stupid. That's why I lost, because I'm not gonna pretend to like people I don't like. If you want to keep that way and keep your mouth shut, you're gonna be more disappointed when all of a sudden somebody states something. If you're like playing with them all of a sudden, and they just say something stupid you don't like at all, and you find out about their character, what they really think about some issues, and about you maybe, and about your character themselves, you're going to be more disappointed when they all of a sudden spill out something you absolutely hated or disclosed in privacy, and they didn't pay attention and all that. Sooner or later, that's going to happen more and more on Rumble. I'm just telling you again. And we just see that right now with this ad read. Who are defending the ad reads in general? Of course, those who are in the circles, in the higher up circles, because they just keep their voice low in that sense. They are not going to upset the bigger streamers. They're just gonna play along. They're gonna be, hey, how is it going? Yeah. I'm never gonna be a hype guy. If somebody like really makes me happy to attend their presence, they're gonna see it sooner or later. GG is a different kettle of fish to SF. You mean SC? I have to disagree with you, Ike. She may hold her point of view to herself, but I don't. I do know, but she. I don't know, but but she is nothing like SF in any respect. That's not what I said, though. Was that what I said? Look, I'm not gonna put dirt on her. I'm just gonna tell how it was. We had a personal kind of interaction. I thought she was super cool and all that. When I went first time to the US, I said to her, look, I'm going to the US. You want to just hang out for a few hours? I'm going to be in Las Vegas, because also Admiral I met then. You want to hang out, just say hi and maybe grab a drink, whatever. You want to do that, right? And all the time she had stupid excuses. Like 3 major excuses. Oh, my child. Oh, I have work then. Oh, it can be only one of those things, not all of a sudden 3 very different issues for not having time on one day, And then all of a sudden she has multiple gatherings with hemp fucking homo, which is, don't trust that guy, I'm telling you. Don't trust that guy. Silvercock in that sense is like more honest, but hemp homo is, sooner or later everything is gonna fall apart. Everything is gonna fall apart. Anyhow, so she gave me just stupid excuses, and she met up then with those people, even let him home cook for them and all that, and being a family friendly gathering. No issues, multiple gatherings, not only one. So, and I know they are in the same area, Las Vegas, around whatever, right? We are adults and we can disagree, unlike leftists. I can disagree. That doesn't mean I have to agree in still pretending to like people who obviously don't want to have anything to do with me. But now many people who are like not as open-minded for the circles, who don't want to pretend too much anymore. Now we met a new bar, not reading ad revenue for this creator program. I think that's silly. I think that part is silly. Because it was obvious that Rumble just kept on adding new requirements for the creator program. And everybody who is not in those circles will not get as much pushes, will not be as often picked for featuring, can't meet the requirements for the ad reads. Not even I can meet them right now, only with 9 viewers, because I state my opinion. Can't come. What? So you didn't join forces with the right people, maybe, if you bitch around ad read campaigns right now. That's all I can say. You might have not joined forces with the right people. And with the right people, for me, that's the wrong people. If you want to be in the circle of Silvercock and the likes of pretentious people, go for it. Try it out. But then you are maybe in the wrong business in the first place. I do streaming mainly now news, because gaming, whatever. I think we have enough gaming streams. I told that so often now. Not that anybody is going to miss me in gaming. That's why I enjoy the news more. But gaming, I started streaming because I just could. Just because I had the ability to. That's why I'm still keep doing streaming in general. Just because I can. I never thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a full-time streamer and make the big bucks. You're delusional if you think you're gonna make big money. That's if you're gonna have a career in that department of your life, you have to work for it really, or have enough faggot sims like Silvercock, and he has faggot sims. Otherwise, why would you, as a grown-ass man, simp for a cock? Really, I'm just asking. I just want to understand what's going on in your mind. Oh yeah, he's actually a good dude. He's so nice. He's sugar daddy, by the way. He's cat dog's daddy, like Mrs. Ma'am told on X. How can you call a cock a literal cock? People don't understand that, maybe. A literal cock. How can you call that daddy in any regard? And Mrs. Ma'am is young. She thought like I maybe didn't understand what she meant. I know what she meant, calling him daddy for cat dog, like a daddy figure in that sense, as a dad. You don't call as a man another man daddy. That's just fucking weird. That's
Who is your
very
daddy?
fucking weird. And what does he do? Well, if you ask that cat dog or Mrs. Ma'am, I guess. And I like still Mrs. Ma'am a lot. I always felt and still feel like she's my little sister somewhat on Rumble. You know? We met very early on, when she had 10 followers and I had, what, 20? That was very, very early on. But don't call us a silver cock, a guy who films his wife getting all the whole stuffed. Daddy, that is fucking weird. If you think otherwise, you're out of your fucking mind, man. You're out of your fucking mind. I'm just saying. Think about what words you're using. Streamers are not going to be overnight millionaires with ad reads. No, that's always what I said. If ad reads are the on premium streams, views may drop because nobody pays premium to listen to adverts. That's not how it works, though. That's why I'm glad in that sense that I am in the in the creators program, just to see what's going on with the new dashboard, how it really works. Will I be featured more and all that stuff? I want to know. I always just wanted to know also the technical aspects of those issues. But calling a cock a good dude and Gamer Girl got like big bucks by Silvercock, and I mean big bucks. I've seen it with my own eyes. Did he like got that refunded, like charged back? I, I doubt. Could be the case though. Who knows? I'm just long enough in the gaming department where the streaming was made bigger, right? I started early enough on Rumble just to see how stupid people are these days, crying about ad read campaigns. How can you be surprised in the first place? How can you be surprised with ad read campaigns after they added every month something new to the requirements? How can you be really surprised? Rumble wants, of course, somewhat the money, somewhat the exposure they give to you in any way back. They want the financials back somehow. Is it elegantly designed how you do the ad reads for on the own platform for the own platform? Doubtful. I don't think it's gonna make anybody subscribe to Rumble Premium when I read an ad read for Rumble Premium or the coffee. I have no idea if somebody bought the coffee in the first place when I read it, when I would read it. I have no like panel that shows me, oh yeah, this link was clicked so many times and so many people purchased and all that. And then, like I said, nobody will.
It'll be bye.
It'll be buy. Why did they say buy? He's Eskimo Bros with a lot of dudes in. It sounds like. He's Eskimo Bros. What is an Eskimo Bros? Now is the opportunity to educate me in all your slang. What the fuck is an Eskimo Bro? He'll be by. I don't know. I know you that you want to say I'll be back. But he'll be by. Yeah, I wished people would have joined the Discord to talk about it, but yeah. That's just a sign for me that you really don't care. You just want to bitch around, and you might be in the lower department for the most part, like below 10 viewers. Just not be able to meet those requirements anymore. And because you're gonna not meet those requirements anymore, next month you might be not in the creator program. Who knows, right? I'm just gonna try out, find out how it works technically now. I'm not gonna do the ad read right now because I have only those health things going on there. Oh no, just another one appeared and another one. Now that I scroll down. Should I do one just to piss you off, guys? Gonna make 8 cents. Let's see which one is like a shorter one. And which one is more for me, which I can stand behind. Kind of. How about this one? Aim controllers.
Eskimo bros are two males who have acknowledged having sex with the same girl.
Okay. Oh, now I think I get it. Yeah, that's kind of a thing in the Eskimo culture, I guess. Do I have even the ad read in here? Wait a second. Wait a second. No, that's the live chat. Add the banner. Pretty sure I had the ad read. On the gaming. No, full screen. Oh, here. Let's put it here and here. Gonna make 7 cents. No, somebody left the stream. Horrible. But I'm gonna meet my requirements. I'm gonna just meet my requirements. This window should be also bigger and shit like that. Like an external little whatever. No, not Blockbuster. Fuck off. This side. Offer does not match billing earnings. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck does that mean? Offer does not match billing earnings. Minimum viewership. I have 11. I can make 7 cents. What the heck? Okay, now all of a sudden it works. Ready to level up your game? Aim controllers is where custom meets unbeatable value, and right now it's the best deal of the year. We start with official Sony and Xbox controllers, fully compatible with console and PC. No functionality lost. Then you go wild with custom features, smart bumpers, paddle grip sticks, height, custom buttons, even design your own PS5 snap panels. And here's the part no one else is doing. Lifetime warranty on all modified parts. That's right, lifetime. What other company does that? Exactly. Normally a fully loaded setup could run you $400 US, but during our one price promo, it's just $209 US or 182 euros. No matter how many features you add. Use Rumble at the checkout to and lock it in. This is your sign. Go to aimcontrollers.com and build the last controller you'll ever need. That's how an ad read works on Rumble. If nobody saw ever how it is on the panel there. And I guess you can make it kind of fun, you know. If you read it correctly. Oh no! Where are my alerts? I swapped the profile but didn't start it. We have to acknowledge. Make it worth your while not to ad read and give you something.
I made a promise. Don't you leave him. And I don't mean to.
But I have to do 5 ad reads
I don't
this
mean
month.
to.
And when I can get them out,
Welcome
like,
to hell, motherfucker!
watch this movie. I downloaded the whole movie there. Not watched it yet. Haste gave way back. Powerful.
The power of two. The power of many.
And it's not about the money. Not in the ad read. Like I said so often. You don't make money with the ad read. You make only money on Rumble, probably on every platform you stream, with your community. If your community supports you. I guess I have to become a cock and be a good dude.
I like money. Yeah. I like money though. Oh, I like money. Yeah. I like money though.
What if I become a good cock? Will people swarm around me and give me all their gifted and subscribe to me? That's just wild. That's just wild. So we are here now. People are bitching again about Rumble requirements, upped Rumble requirements, and they're gonna be bitching more about the next month probably, because so far Rumble has always added a little bit something new. Like I said, they're gonna add maybe something new again. Maybe instead of 200 hours viewed, like other people viewing your stuff in a month, 200 hours in total, maybe they're gonna double that into 400 hours. They want to find probably who does good and who does bad. But for newer people, for new streamers on Rumble, that might be more difficult. That you might come to a point where people join Rumble and the requirements are so high, you could as well just start trying to push a career on Kick, right? Or on YouTube for that matter, or on Twitch, doesn't matter really. But Rumble is doing that all the time, by the way, destroying their own advantages for the viewer and for the creators. What can I say, man? Nobody wants to talk about it, so it is what it is. I think you just, I mean, the problem is nobody of those people are listening right now to me and want to talk about it. So I might as well just delete, or yeah, I don't know about this video. Who cares? I need to keep it up for the 7 cents ad read. Do you want to talk about anything else though? I'm streaming now for an hour and nobody really addresses any like concerns or has a counter argument why all this is good and or bad. How this situation unfolds. Well, it's just gonna keep destroying itself from the inside. We're gonna have more factions on Rumble. People who don't like each other for maybe legit reasons, maybe bad reasons. I came just home. You came just home? Like on the roof of your home? You just came? Oh, I bought them. I'm working. I don't think Chris wants to destroy Rumble. No, I never blamed him. He wants to destroy Rumble. But Rumble is in that regard stupid, always was stupid, and they seem not to learn from those mistakes they made. They just keep making those mistakes. Like attending to people like Silvercock for the wrong reasons. Listening to that cock. He makes a little bit money for himself, but not because he's a good streamer or anything like that. For unknown reason, actually. Chris did and still keeps doing that on the platform like who's being featured? Let's just look who's being featured. The same lameness keeps on repeating, cycling those same lame people over and over and over and over again. Like illoyal people, people who leave Rumble after a half a year, maybe a year, who just are not relevant anymore at all. And Rumble does that now since 2.5 years. They keep on doing the same mistakes over and over. They try to get people who have on other platforms maybe like a bigger audience, but here on Rumble, it just doesn't want to kick off, man. It just doesn't do it. And why is that so hard to understand and to listen to me when I tell you, don't do those stupid shits featuring in that way. Find who is really loyal, who is really for freedom of speech. That's another issue, by the way, in those circles. Silvercock, Hemp Hero, and all those people are not for freedom of speech. They are for their freedom of speech, for their own freedom of speech. But on the whole platform, if somebody disagrees with them, for example, make an account, make another account if you can, if you have another phone number. Make another account, some random name, and just go to Silvercock's channel when he's live. Just go in his chat and just ask, hey, are you a cock? Chances are 99.95% you're going to be muted instantly because facts are not freedom of speech. It's just not. It's just not. And that's what is going to destroy Rumble. Maybe slowly, maybe fast, who knows. But that's not loyalty to freedom of speech, to the main idea Rumble claims to have all the time, right? Freedom of speech. Offensive. Be offensive. Sure, against all others outside of their circles. Then you can be offensive. But if it's like critique or any facts towards you, no, mute buttons right now, fuck. We can't have like bad vibes because that's bad vibes if you just exclude everything that you don't want to see. Not that it's wrong or that is factually not correct. No, you don't want to see. That's a big issue. That's not real loyalty to the idea of the, for example, the Rumble Premium ad read, freedom of speech. That's not the idea behind all that. Well, duh, he's not going to be liked being called cock. What? It's just a fact. It's not like it's something insulting. You're proud. You're proud to fucking see that shit. Right? People just don't believe it. That he is just profit and benefit from his wife's work. Why are you not happy and like say, oh yeah, awesome, I am a cock, I make money, man, that's cool. Isn't that weird? You don't like to be called exactly what you are. That's not even an insulting word, it's just a factual. This word was invented to address exactly what you are. It's just weird. It's just fucking weird. He doesn't want to be called like that. But he did many podcasts with his wife, talking about that freely. Being proud that kids in the school of their daughter call her some names. They're being proud of that shit. But they can't stand it on Rumble. Just factually statements in the chat. Are you kidding me? That's why I despise all those people and everybody who is befriending such people too. Because when Pin Rabbit, if you're still there, When Gamer Girl said to me she had no time and gave me like 3 very different excuses for the same day. When she gave me those 3 different excuses, but is willing to meet multiple times with such a piece of shit human garbage, cocksucker, faggot, hemp hero, hemp homo, and silver fox, silver cock. That tells me she values my existence just less. That's just, it's not like extraordinary thinking. It's just simple human thinking from my side. If you give me 3 different excuses for the same day, but meet those people multiple times, that tells me everything I need to know about your loyalty to whatever. That's just wild to me. That's why Rumble is going to keep on destroying itself, maybe slowly. Maybe there's a rot building slowly inside Rumble. Mainly gaming. Forget about all the political stuff. Because we are not in the same ballpark like Steven Crowder and Tim Pool and the quartering and all that, right? We are far from those. I'm talking mainly specifically about Rumble Gaming, because many tools we got on Rumble Studio, for example, we got because we stated our concerns about delays, about lags, about quality, and all that stuff. That's what accelerated it, the development in that regard. But yeah, if you just keep on pretending, man, that's my biggest fucking issue. If you keep on pretending, I don't want to see that this platform goes to nothingness. And it has. Number wise, by the way, if you look at the number, like from the very beginning on, I did 2023, end of 2022, I started just viewing Rumble. If you just watch all the numbers, not only mine has have plummeted more than others because I pissed off way more people. Maybe for good reasons, maybe for bad reasons. But if you look like overall the numbers of those people who were here from the same time period I just observed that the numbers have plummeted a lot overall on the platform, because Rumble just keeps on protecting and acquiring illoyal people. Where is Rice Gum? Where is Rice Gum? Where is Sneeko? Where is Sneeko? This Sneeko who bitched about Rumble might have not been fair to him, whatever. I don't know if that's true. I don't know who is lying here. I think Sneeko, also a cock, by the way, he probably just didn't got enough money, I assume. I'm not understanding why Rumble keeps on promoting illoyal and unknown people who don't give a flying fuck about the platform. And I mean, really, don't give a flying fuck about the platform. In the gaming, newest additions, Spartacus Life. If he wouldn't be featured every second stream, he would be in the ballpark below Silvercock. But because he's supposedly such a big shot on YouTube, Rumble tries to attend to his audience, which is not there really. It's just fucking weird. Rumble keeps on not winning in those issues. They try a lot. For example, Rumble Studio, I like Rumble Studio that you can just restream it with it directly. I love that fact. It's it has become pretty easy to use. You create one room in that sense, and I just change every day, like the title of my news. I do the news below, just the new links. Do another picture, thumbnail. Perfect, fine. Can schedule it. That was not possible just shortly before I started the news. I don't remember. But the scheduling was a big thing for me. Makes everything just work more smoothly. Oh, Mrs. Sarge. So you pay for premium, do not have ads, but you have to listen to your favorite creator read ads. Yes. But right now the requirement is 5 ad reads in a month. That's not a lot. That's not really a lot. And whoever thinks a little bit more highly about their audience, they're just gonna get through the ad reads as quick as possible, I assume, to get those out of the way, meet the requirement. Maybe in the first week, maybe in the first 2 streams, depends on how long the stream is. You can do another ad read in. I could do another one in about 3 minutes, and I might do another one in 3 minutes just to get another ad read away, you know. But that's all not unheard of, Mrs. Arch. Doesn't matter which platform it is, because they all have some kinds of ads, and it's less intrusive than YouTube, especially with a big YouTuber. And now to our sponsor. And then they give you like a 1.5, 2 minutes ad. At least you hear me here live. Speaking of Mrs. Sarge, she is gonna air fry me food again in October. End of October. What's the point to premium? You don't get ads like in the video, like before the video and in between the video, and no banners and all that shit. So a lot of ads are gonna vanish for sure. It's not like, and I can use the studio without the watermark. I have more storage. And like I said, you were not here. I want to also to find out now. That has nothing directly to do with premium. But for the creator program, you need premium. But I had premium before the creator program. Ad blocker. No, now no ads. Yeah, you're being a little bitch there, Mrs. Sarge. You had no idea about ad blocker before you met me. So shut up. Now she's like this snazzy tone there. Oh, ad blocker, yeah, I know all about ad blocker. I know all about ad blocker. Yeah, and with what I wanted to say, with the creator program, you needed a premium. I had premium before the creator program. I am now in the creator program this month. For whatever reason, I finally got in. I want to see if it changes anything in the exposure. Do I get some money back? What is the point if they give me just money for being in the creator program if I meet all the requirements at the end of the month? Will I get $100? Will I get $200? Is that worth it? All this little hassle? Who knows? I want to find out. I want to find out. The next requirement will be read the advert with genuine sincerity. Sure. Yeah, I totally believe in blockbuster health. Call this and that number. I totally believe that. I tried it myself. I read now the aim controller. I'm not sure if the controller is really good. For that price, it's $400 for a controller, fully fledged out with all the features on it for the regular price. $400 is a lot, but with Rumble premium, with Rumble, the code Rumble, you get it for $210. That's a lot less. Yeah, I fully agree. But it's a hard call. If you're not like a true gamer all the time, like 5 hours every day on the console with a lifetime warranty controller on all parts pretty much. $210 is a lot, right? Not you, Tol. Yeah, but you can get it for less. What does the Xbox Pro controller cost? $200, right? So it's not like unheard of with the code Rumble. Speaking of code Rumble, let's do another ad read, shall we? No, not that. Let me first find out with which ad read I can annoy you. If at all, that is actually. I'm not sure if you're showing me the whole script here. Maybe not. Let's find out. Let's find out. Looking for a comfortable but unique option for your gaming setup? Check out Technis Sport USA. With a wide range of ergonomic chairs in an array of colors, you will definitely bring your setup to the next level. Always comfy, never boring. Technisport. Use code RUMBLE for 10% off entire order. Technisportusa.com. Short. I kind of like that. Short, to the point. No prizes though, but you get 10% off with the code RUMBLE. That's wild and weird. Yeah, nobody wants to talk about their meltdowns on X. I mean, I guess, of course, just because I set up a stream to talk about that, because I saw your meltdowns doesn't mean you have to the time and the motivation to come on and talk about it. Use code RUMBLE to max out your dream build controller. Oh, now it's that on top? Weird. I guess I can remove the Discord. Nobody's gonna come in anyway. Anybody can come in the Discord. Very simple. Keep saying that. Use your voice. I go make a sandwich while he reads an advert. That sandwich is gonna have not even like cut bread. You have just your bread in the hand. That's how short it was. Xbox Elite controller is also up there. I haven't picked up one because build quality was bad for version 1. Okay. I mean, I don't mind to pay a lot for controllers if they are really good, and if I would play that much with controllers these days, I'm just not doing it anymore. I can fully recommend 8-bit though. Oh, Sarge. I was trying to get in here in time for your Rumble simping, I mean ad read, but I had to get through 2 ads first. Get Rumble Premium. That's just so simple, Sarge. Just get Rumble Premium. And Sarge is also a bitch. Sarge is a fucking bitch. I'm gonna bust his balls no matter what. He is my friend. That's why I go back to Arizona in October. But I'm gonna call him out no matter what. That's what friends really do, though. Call out each other's stupidity. He can't handle the ad blocker because he can't read. There comes up a button, continue. That's too much for him. He's overwhelmed with all those informations. Instead of just clicking on continue to move on with life, like he always says, I have no time for that. Life is too short. Right, Sarge? Life is too short. Well, then click on that fucking continue button. And the ad is gone. Some ads are just more persistent. And the ad blocker just shows you how persistent they are. Just click on that continue thing. But no, what does he do? He witnessed that one time some text up there. He's completely confused. What is happening? I'm gonna disable the ad blocker completely. So he's gonna get ads. Oh, I don't mind ads. I don't mind ads. All of a sudden. The most honest person I've ever met. In my opinion, trying to find excuses is not worth your time or your energy, and you find out who are really your people. If those people still are befriending you after you told them what you think about them or what they do wrong in your eyes, if they are still your friends, there you go. I hate ads like I hate bitch masks. No, that's not true. Your hate is like a lot of irrational behavior there. I just hate ads because they are time wasting, lifetime wasting. How about you come in, Sarge, in Discord? How about you being a good friend? Huh? How about that? Tell me what you think about Rumble Premium, the Rumble Creator Program. You might be actually now a good guest in that sense, because you have those irrational like hatred arguments. Show me on the doll where the ad violated you. Mainly here in the brain region. I can keep just streaming. I don't give a shit today. It would be so fun. It would be so fun, like all the people joining. Silvercock, Hemp Homo, Lumpy, Gamer Girl, Grits GG, Spartacus Live, all just being in the same room. And I'm just gonna call them all out. That would make my day. I would enjoy that a lot. Calling them all out. Let me check. What time is it? 10 p.m. past on my clock. And there are people who are a big fucking disappointment to me. Who clearly use bots. Who fucking clearly use bots. If you know anything about bot usage. Go to CamCam, for example, right now. That doesn't make no sense. 50 viewers. Only 4 upvotes. 0 chats for at least half an hour. The last half an hour. That's big disappointment. You're just dishonest to the rest if you use bots to get up higher on the front page and in gaming, you know. You're just sneaking in. That's just bad behavior. That's a really fucking bad behavior. You might like fake that to others who have no idea how technology works in general. Not me though. Not me though, man. Or people who have only like 4 viewers, 5 viewers for the past 4 hours. Every time you go check what's going on, really. But they have like thousands of views. Same stupidity. Get your bots in line, man. Get some upvote bots, get some viewer bots, and views bots. Do the whole package. Not only, don't be a cheap ass only on one bot. Makes no sense. When you do 5 hours months of premium only streaming, you will miss that bullshit. Well, Sarge, just get premium. I don't know why you're bitching about that. I showed you at the time. I'm gonna remind you and everybody else. I showed you at the time when you had Rumble Pro, which is still available, I think. I think that still hasn't vanished. I think Rumble does still the pro shit. Maybe, no, I have to go to account. Maybe you could still purchase it there. I don't even know. Maybe they have finally removed that shit. And payments, referrals, channel, videos. There was a short link to get to the pro stuff. I don't see the pro stuff. They might know it was a bad idea. Finally. Finally changing that. Where can I sign up Rumble Pro? Maybe they finally removed that. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back to the rant in Sarge's face about his silliness. Okay, I guess they finally like removed the pro shit. Anyhow, back to the rant in Sarge's face. So he had Pro, which was like the lowest tier Pro was the same price like Rumble Premium. Actually, Rumble Premium you can get cheaper. Oh, Stelios. Stelios is a... are you still a silver cock? Just want to know. So he had Rumble Pro. And he was super convinced. Like, I had difficulties just to prove to him with his own number and with my numbers, with my line there, up and down, the statistics. that Rumble Pro did jack shit to his viewer numbers. Jack shit. But he was super convinced. Yeah, because I have Pro, more people are watching me. And I'm getting more money. I'm getting more ad revenue and all that bull crap. I proved to him, no, that's not the case. And he finally then got like to cancel the Pro subscription. Now that you might have more actual more ad revenue with the premium and creator program, like the premium you have to pay maybe to get into the creator program, right? You finally might get real, actual, visible, observable, empirical data points here. More money back. All of a sudden, he doesn't listen to me anymore again, I guess. It's gonna not benefit him. It's hard to to convince Sarge. Nope, not so much those days, man. Months. I wish you want to have a nice month all. The month's just started. And we in Switzerland finally might get warm weather. Higher temperature, maybe in August this time. This art, in my opinion, it should be enough to sub to a streamer I want to watch and throw it in a few rants to other streamers. Premium isn't offering anything good to me for the dollars. As a viewer, yeah, that's hard to say, right? If you have no idea about ad blockers and you want to get rid of the ads though, like not ad reads, but regular ads and banners and all that bullshit shit, and maybe watch some premium content, like maybe you want to watch Tim Pool, Steven Crowder, those bigger streamers, and not to subscribe to their regular club, the mug club, Steven Crowder. You might have like valued that in that way actually. You know what I mean? If you watch those people regularly, get Rumble Premium though. If you're a creator, I see benefits. They are not official, by the way, though. What I mean with that is pretty simple to find out. Just go Rumble Premium, rumble.com/premium, and those are the official benefits you have here. Whatever you read on X, that's just saying. Probably no legal like grounds there for you as someone who gets Rumble Premium. I think that's what matters here. Break free from ad breaks. Yeah, you have no more ads. You get the badge. Thank you. Wow, I have a badge. And you get the premium content. So it's pretty much just the ad-free experience and the premium content. If you like to watch a lot of Tim Pool and Steven Crowder alone, it's already a win for you. That's all I can say. I want to watch them fight to death. I hold blocks Rumble ads, but I still have premium. Yeah, Haste, you don't listen to me. I said people who are not tech savvy at all. And 95% of everybody has no idea about ad blockers. And the rest, the 5%, you educate them, they get it, and are called Mrs. Sarge and being then like smart asses. In second grade, a gang of ads beat up a little Ike and stole his milk money. We didn't have a cantina. We didn't have like a fucking food corner in the school. Back in my days, Sarge, I went home to get some food over the break at noon. I walked home like everybody else because the school was shut on noon. Everybody get the fuck out, doors closed. In an hour you can come back. SpongeBob didn't want to talk because it's not SpongeBob. You fool. My volume is not full, low. I don't know. Is it low? Kind of low, maybe. I don't. Good question. It's lower than usual. Nothing wrong here.
I pity the ditty.
Nothing wrong here, really. But I see what you mean, Sarge. That makes you more happy. Let's try it this way. I mean, yes, but that's worse quality. We don't want worse quality. Let's try
IQ is as low as my Chicano rider.
I don't know what the Chicano rider is. Thank you, maybe. I don't fucking know. Also, nobody should trust Sarge's ears anyway. Yeah, but that's what you get for officially for Rumble Premium. Anything else they can take away anytime they want, and we can bitch about it as much as we want. It's not like we have a contract with them. We have no signature by Rumble, no signature by Chris. We have no contracts. We have nothing. That's just how it is. We don't own Rumble anything. They don't owe us anything. No matter how hard we wish they would owe us something, Sarge, they don't owe us shit. Just like we don't owe them shit. Maybe they want shit. Maybe that's what they are going after. Shit. It's not as low anymore. Shut up. Shut up. I guess I probably can go a little higher. I disabled my compressor. Oh, no. No, it's already on 100%. You have no music in the background, so it's gonna be fine. Calm your man tits, everybody. Stelios 101, you know I get nervous when a Greek guy calls me sweet. I'm hiding my ass.
And we can go somewhere else if we want to. Free speech, Merca, hoorah!
True. I'm not keeping you captive here, am I? Still, Discord, you see it right now, is open. But nobody has the guts, the balls to come in and call me out. Am I so intimidating? I don't think so. I think nobody is afraid of me.
You are not free to leave.
Yeah, that wasn't personal at you, Ike. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in people's head. Mrs. Sarge is now married to Dear Sarge for 20 years, more or less. She doesn't have any clue what's going on in that guy's head. And she knows him pretty well, though. But she has no idea what's up in that part up there. How the heck do I know what you are thinking and towards whom you are saying it? I don't think they owe me shit, but I like joking about never featured, unlike a certain guy who gives a gender-neutral mustache, right? Gender-neutral. I don't know. Discord scares me. I didn't disconnect right once and Swiss guy was listening it to my house for 3 days. No, you're just being stupid. Don't blame anybody for your own stupidity. In any case, in no matter what regard, your own stupidity is yours. I think they are afraid of
Only
Swiss
dance
banker
is what is on Sarge's mind.
Maybe. He wants Dan to fucking touch him.
Fuck you, Dan.
Godzilla, come in Discord. Don't be. Why is everybody being so like pussy? I know I don't have tits. I can't show you tits. I know that. But why are you running away from me? You can't even smell me. That should be a big plus. Nobody can smell me.
And big brown cigars.
Discord is begging me to send them a picture of my face. I think I will do a handstand and send them a picture of my other face. With one brown eye. Have you still not gotten a VPN? Down below, VPN. In the video description. It's right there. It's free. For fuck's sake. Look how stupid Sarge is. He sees, like everybody sees that. There are 3 channels, voice channels, right? And where does he go? Not in that one that I am in, which visibly the name Ike is there. No, he clicks on general. This dude is something else. No, now he managed. Are you calling from your car? Or your fucking shitty Bluetooth?
Oh, what the fuck you talking about? Hold on. Oh, no, I've got the right hold now.
Oh.
See, my icon's next to this fucking guy. But he said it sounds like I'm on my fucking phone.
It took me too long to get in here.
Yeah, that's okay. I need adult supervision. But am I coming through or no? I need to yell?
Do not come. Do not come.
Do not come through, no. Please, no.
Huh.
Nobody wants that.
Okay. I got it to work. I hope I can get it to unwork when it's time, you know? I hope I disconnect properly eventually.
Yeah, I mean, you have this phone symbol. It is actually like made for people like you with a phone symbol to hang up, right?
Oh, a receiver. Yes, I see it. Yep.
That's why you have that symbol there.
Yes.
Are you like using any headset or anything?
No,
No,
I'm using the SE 2200 mic on the hand here.
Are you in the Guinness room?
I'm in the Guinness room, yeah. Where do I confirm which fucking mic is in use?
Are you seeing? Wait. You have a small delay, but no, just listen. You have the little user settings.
Oh,
You have the
dear
little user
Sarge.
settings there at the very bottom. Besides all that connected stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then go voice and video and make sure you have the right microphone selected.
Yeah, I believe so, because it's on default, which should be the good mic.
Mm-hmm. It should be. There's a famous word by a very tech savvy, little bit older guy who has no idea about tech, right?
I'm gonna do the microphone test. Hold on a second.
I don't know what he's doing right now. What he means with microphone. I mean, I hear you, but it should sound better with your fancy super microphone.
Where to select? It just says fucking default.
Well, click on it. If you click on it, where it says default, you can do a drop-down menu with all the microphones.
Yeah, the only choice on the drop-down is default as well.
Ah. Look, I have no idea what it looks on his side. I'm going to predict. I'm going to absolutely predict. He is only on browser, despite having the app installed. Is that true? Is that right?
Yeah. What are you fucking
there you.
Psychic? How'd you know that?
I fucking knew. That's why you have only default, because you didn't allow the other microphones, and you can't select it that easily.
I think I've got it installed some fucking where. Oh, maybe I don't. What the fuck? I thought I did.
This is such to try to
Maybe
learn.
because the shit was too invasive, I got rid of it. I don't know.
I mean, we can hear you. It just doesn't sound like professional. That's all I can say. Doesn't sound quality-wise where it should be. Anyhow, so that's Sarge, everybody. And Sarge is going to tell us why he hates Chris and Rick of Rumble.
Oh, well, currently I don't have a real problem with them because, you know, they re-enabled my account after they ghosted it that one time, accidentally. So right now I don't give a fuck about them because they're not really my problem, right? Oh. They're free to, you know, rectum massage or cocksuck or whatever they're into. You know what I mean?
Cocksucker, San Francisco.
Yes.
But they are Florida cocksuckers, maybe. Tin Rabbit says, my dad deletes files and wonders why his computer stopped working. Yes, Sarge is similar. Not exactly like that, but he is similar. He just does stuff on his computer and then wonders when he doesn't read like a sentence, which cost him maybe 5 seconds to read. Clicks either on cancel or continue or okay and all that shit. And then wonders, why did it do exactly what it said on screen at that very moment? So he's kind of similar in that regard. Am I wrong, dear Sarge?
No, you're totally right.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, now on the subject. So I made you cancel Rumble Pro because I proved to you you had no benefits of it with it at all. I proved it to you. You might not remember all the benefits you.
I do remember that actually.
What was the biggest benefit you thought you had, but it was not really there?
I thought it was increasing my ad revenue.
And besides that,
at the same time, I got a hold of that shit.
Yeah, that was just coincidental. Yes, exactly. And the other thing was, there was another thing. You should remember that too.
I thought I needed the storage, or it was going to.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I showed him, look, all my shit from back in the days. I started before Sarge streaming on Rumble. I showed to him, look, all those long streams, hours and hours. I did longer streams back then because I just wanted and I enjoyed it, longer streams. I showed him all those are still there. I proved to him there has no connections with the storage there. Now the question is, you might have real benefits now. You have real benefits now, though. Why wouldn't you get it
I don't
now?
have like 2 stupid fucking ads before every video or stream. I guess that's a benefit.
Yes, and you could get in the Rumble Creator Program. I'm not saying you gonna get whatever. I don't know that yet. I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna observe that how the numbers might change. Will I get more feature? Will I be in the premium tab there? I don't know all that because I was not included so far in the creator program. So I'm gonna tell people later on. Most likely though, the exposure is gonna be higher, and they kind of described it. You will get featured sooner or later if you're in the creator program. Wouldn't that be like worth it for you? When you can make the money back at least, and you will somehow get the money back, even with the ad reads alone, because you have usually at least 50 viewers on Saturdays. If you do one ad read, just get over it in that sense. Maybe only for Rumble Premium every time, the Rumble Premium or the coffee and all that. And if you do that, those 5, you can even start again streaming gaming. How about that, Sarge? You haven't done that for a while. You could use that opportunity.
Here's the problem with the ad read. Okay, you have to show your face. That's a criteria for the ad read.
No, that was not a criteria. That they went like they backed back of that. They said like, if you are a VTuber, it's not an issue. That is not the biggest requirement. So you could do it still.
Oh, they changed that. Okay.
Not changing.
Like a sellout now if I did all their shit.
You're not being a sellout. You're being you're just doing what they require. You're gonna have that on every platform in some regard. It's not a sellout. It's just their requirements. It's just like a requirement. It's their platform, and you have to use their tools. That's not a big deal. That's just the reality of technology these days. If you want to get from A to B, you have to use this and that. Every issue in life has the same.
I think they're emotionally invested in Rumble Studio, let's be honest, because why should they give a fuck if you use that or Streamlabs or StreamYard? Why should they give a fuck?
I hope they are not emotional.
In their own
product. Maybe Rick might be. I don't think that Chris gives a fuck. I don't think Chris does emotional attachment. Otherwise, he would cry all the time because...
Dear Sarge, you could show them your about face.
Dear Sarge, you could show them your about face. What the fuck is the about face? I don't...
My ass. Turning around.
Why do you call it about face, though?
That's an actual military movement. When you're in formation, you say about face. It's a specific turn around.
Godzilla says, I think I hated 8 more than Vista. Of Windows? Who gives a shit about the Windows?
Both of them were dog shit, yeah.
Okay, besides having the feeling of you being a sellout, which you will get over it. I'm like the guy who is honest, right? I hope you you recognize me as an honest human being, right, Sarge?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like jack shit advertisement. Who gives a shit? It's just a requirement. It's gonna be embedded in the video.
Are you telling me that you can wipe away the shameful tears of being a sellout with $100 bills, and that alleviates that emotional pain?
No, because I don't feel like a sellout. I'm not selling out. I am having Rumble Premium anyway, so I can hopefully benefit in some regard. If this partner, this creator program doesn't give me anything back in a sense, I'm not gonna apply again. You know what I mean? But I might still keep Rumble Premium just because Studio is working well for my newscast every day, 10 a.m. Eastern, on this channel. You know, it works for me. That's Rumble Premium and Studio in that regard. If the creator program doesn't work out,
good for your gaming yet.
You tell me, how was it like horrible yesterday as a viewer?
I don't know. Most of it I was listening to because I went to the Turkish bathhouse. I mean, cigar bar, so I didn't get to see a lot of it.
Yeah, but you heard it normally fine, right?
Yeah.
Because
especially in the car over the Bluetooth, it was good.
Even with seeing, I don't believe your judgment in seeing stuff. I wouldn't say you are the right guy to tell me about quality in picture-wise stuff too. You know what I mean?
You're saying I'm blind and deaf?
You're deaf, blind, not in that sense, but you have like no eye for quality, I think.
Oh, Mrs. Sarge, did you hear that? I've got no eye for quality. You're a slump buster. I just insulted you.
That was a good turn on there. I have to say that was a good one. I am wordless, speechless. That was a good one. Well, I don't have. Look, I don't have to live with Mrs. Sarge. You know, I don't need to lie to her. Not like you, right? I'm sad and speechless.
The only lie I ever told her was that it was 12 inches. It was probably actually 12 centimeters, but, you know, I may have exaggerated. Maybe it wasn't an outright lie.
Yeah, he was too long in the military, and military usually uses often metric stuff a lot, right? Like time-wise, if I would say like 16 hours, you understand that. If I say a meter, you have some kind of a visual like representation in your head, right?
Right.
In that regard, yeah.
And all of the army maps are, the grid squares are a kilometer square because we have NATO allies, right? So yeah, it's all of our calibers. You know, it's generally metric as well. You know, you talk about 120 millimeter cannon, this kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, metric is used a lot in the military.
It's not only about the NATO, it's about because it's a global measurement. What is a meter? Just go look up what a meter actually is.
Yeah.
It's because measurement of the Earth.
Sometimes we're working with people that are weaker than us, that are our allies, and we're fighting people that are weaker than us, and they're called our enemies, and all of them use the metric system. So yes.
I'm walking away to make coffee, very sadly. Why you make her sad, Mrs. Sarge? Why did you make her sad?
Well, you said I don't have an eye for quality, so you know, it was you.
No, she just found out now that it's not 12 inches. She trusted you forever. Now she found out it's not 12 inches.
Cold, it's only 12 millimeters, so you know, there's that.
Oh, I like money. Yeah.
Ooh, crummy
I
units,
like money,
says Bruce.
Oh, I like money. Yeah. I like money, though.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, he totally gets it.
I think Napoleon had no idea about communism back then. I don't think it's connected to commies. After 20 years, I never knew. He told you he was called back in the days Tyrone, and you just trusted him, Mrs. Sarge. It's on you, Mrs. Sarge. Just like my thumbnails is showing. Only you are being to be blamed.
Yeah. Well, at least she didn't do all that comparison shopping, so that's a plus, I guess. If I could deceive her this long.
I wish I could show the picture to the audience about your face on that fat blonde bitch I made back then. Just to show what was he into. He I guess, I don't know, but maybe he was into the fat bitches back in the days.
Oh. You know, I listened to one rap song, and for 10 years, I'm fucking fat white bitches. I don't know what happened to me.
Well, you made a kid with one of them. How much fat?
Stelios, how much fat? Too much, man, too much.
Sarge is one of those guys, he can't let certain things go. And one of those things is Dan. Dan is one of those stories. And the other story is about him coming back from work and she ate his food. That's why he ate all the fat bitches now, I guess.
What the fuck, Tin Rabbit? That is like, holy shit, that sounds way too complicated. Too many words, man. I'm reading it, and I'm like...
1 meter is defined as the length of the path traveled by light in a vacuum during a time of interval of one, and then the light, the speed of light there, the whole number. This definition was established in 2019. Yeah, it's more precise these days.
Okay, so I'm curious about a couple of things.
What?
How the fuck can you get a stopwatch to go that fast? And who's holding the flashlight to shine up into your fucking vacuum cleaner? I just don't get it.
It's not that vacuum, but I know what you mean actually. I hated that and I still hate all those arguments about the quantum field, about quantum entanglement, and all that shit, which we don't really, or we are not really able to measure all that crap. Or when some people tell me like, yeah, we see that planet is Earth-like. It's like 50,000 light years away,
like
you know.
Yeah,
and we
like
know it's
money,
Earth-like.
Though.
You don't know shit,
I like
dude.
money. Yeah.
You don't know what your
like
neighbor
money,
is doing for the most part of the day. How can you even claim to have any clue about such a distance? And there's the number in the chat. That number is the speed of light. The light takes 299,700. 200. Did you do it like too much? I think you did. Yeah. It's 299,792 kilometers per second. That's why the light from Earth to Sun takes roughly about, I think it was 8 minutes, very roughly. And when you talk about the planet being 50,000 light years away from you, and you know about the composition of that planet, you're just fucking guessing at that point. You have no idea what's in between your eyes, the telescope, through the telescope, if there is maybe like some kind of fog, some kind of nebula obscura that diverts your vision, all that shit. I hate that stuff. I love the scientific stuff in general, but you don't know that. But a lot of that shit is being claimed. fucking nerd.
Yeah. And
So, yeah.
And does a meter vary when you compare a Hoover to an Electrolux? Asking.
I mean, Electrolux is like German, or was it actually Swiss? I don't know. Bullshit. Maybe
Originally
Swedish.
Swedish.
Might be Swedish originally. I think the Germans own it now, or even maybe the Swiss at that point. Because in Switzerland you have like all the ovens, all the stove, pretty much Electrolux. So thank you, Brew, for the money. How about Brew? You join the Discord too and tell Sarge how much you love his American wiener. The question that should be asked is, why the fuck did they pick that fraction of time when they want to talk about decimal metric? Never mix imperial and metric.
Oh, I like money. Yeah. I like
mixing
money,
that.
though. Oh, I like money.
We trust the
No,
science
no,
around.
he's
pieces
got
of
a good
paper.
like money,
point,
though.
because time is not done metrically, right? And why not? Why can't you do time as a metric?
Because time is measured about the spheres. It's because the Earth revolves on its axis. It's like those 24 hours. You could also call it like 10. It doesn't matter what you call it, really.
Right.
But it's just more easy dividable, because sphere 24 hour makes it more
What if we divided
feasible.
a day by 10, and then divided each 10 unit by 10?
You just wouldn't have that preciseness. You have to make you have to make 10 points such and so more, more smaller units for seconds.
It's like when you measure things for artillery, you can do it in degrees, or even more finite would be in mils. So you can take the same thing and cut it into smaller pieces and have a smaller unit of measurement.
True, but the world is still a globe. It's still round.
Right.
And
right now we have 365 and a quarter days in the average year, because we have leap year every 4 years. It's 366. So, even our number of days in a year is not clean, right? It varies.
you could do it like, the problem is it's not perfect in the sense it's on the axis is like tilted, right? You know that too. And you have to do the extra time in that sense every 4 year. We figured that out now. For the time being, it's usable for us humans.
The Gregorian calendar, the one fucking Pope came up with that, or somebody on his staff, because it was busy fucking boys. We don't know, but anyway, it goes back to Pope Gregor, and so that was almost 1,000 years ago now. At least 900 years. So why in this time haven't we come up with something that makes more sense? 10 months in the year, 10 hours in the day, have it all come out clean.
Like I said, it's tilted. The Earth is not like perfectly circling, and it's changing it. I think it was accelerating. It's like the spin is faster and faster, or slower and slower. I don't remember actually right now. Because the moon is moving away, which makes the spin slower or faster, one of those two things. So we have to adjust all the time in that sense. And the time is connected. What we established and the Gregorian calendar established is just going a little bit along with the seasons. If we would just do it straight up 360, we could do, but then would have July.
Not 360, 10
or 10. Maybe that would work. Hard to say, actually. I have not the calculation right in my head, like visualized. It
we
might
need
work.
one of these nerdy fuckers to come up with that for us, though.
But even then, you would need to adjust it because it's accelerating and or slowing down, one of those two things. You would need to adjust, like calling the months differently. You could still probably divide it normally by 10, whatever, but the shift would be still there over time because it's a sphere.
If we had only 10 months in a year, how many days in a month?
Well, the days would not change it in that sense because it's going to be still night and day, right? So you have to calculate that in somehow, somewhat. So you either make it like more weeks with lesser days or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah. A week has 10 days. Who knows? I don't know. This shit's making my head hurt.
Yeah, but you wanted to insert fucking metric in that shit. I didn't want to talk about that. I don't know why. Tin Rabbit made you talk about that shit.
That we measure everything but time. You know, with all this metric, real precise shit, and then time, we just pull something out of our ass and say, yeah, this month has 28 days. This month has 31 days. What the fuck is that? I mean, who just did they throw a fucking dartboard when they're coming up with the months and how many days they have?
No, that's what I'm saying. They had to adjust that all the time, and we're gonna need to adjust it in the 10,000 year, whatever 1,000 years again somehow. It's not only because of there's one pope. He just figured out and tried to mix it as well as possible for our generations now. And so far it works now quite well, but it all comes back to the Babylonian stuff with the 360 in general, you know. 10 hours a day, 10 days a week, 10 weeks per month, 10 months per year. Yeah, you can't, like I said, Tin Rabbit, you could do that. That's not the problem in calling those things this and dividing it like that. But the month, maybe you call it a different month now, from now on, if you do it by 10, you call it pledge. In the month pledge, it's going to be like hot for the next 50 years. But in 50 years, it's just because it's shifting all the time. The month pledge is not being in the same like seasonal environment. Very simple. So you need to adjust it anyway. And so far, I guess it works fine. What we have now is the Gregorian one for our need. We just need to remember, like every 4 years, yeah, oh yeah, how about we add this one day? Oh, you were born on that day? Well, legally, you are only 10 years old, despite being 40 years, 40 cycles around the sun. But legally, you're only 10 years old. So if there's a woman who was born on the 29th, I get to know her. She's only 10 years old. I might get in trouble touching her. Who knows?
Might be underage. No, her eggs are all dried up.
That too. Yeah, but that I don't know how they do that, solve that around the globe actually. Like legally, how they needed to do, like, do you count the 28th anyway, no matter when you were born on paper? Who knows? Never figured that out.
Well, at least your number of years would still be your number of years. Your exact birthday, yeah, that slides, but you kind of round up or round down anyway. If it's your birthday week, you already think you're that new age.
Stream is adjusting to metric. Why? Is it lagging?
Yeah, a couple of people had to refresh.
Well, refresh doesn't mean lag.
Yeah. Brew thought it was your third world internet.
Look, Brew.